It's a fantastic question, and I think it's a good debatable question, right? I mean, everyone has their views, and no one is right or wrong in it, right? But if I had to put myself out there and I had to take a point of view, I would take a point of view of hiring your director slash VP marketing first, right? The reason being, you hire somebody who's good at a higher level in the sense of strategy and can basically understand what your company needs, what the org needs, and can hire accordingly in terms of execution, right? And having a higher level VP level marketer in your team first basically gives you that confidence or gives you that ability to make sure your brand or your other components that you're not going to focus on early is still being taken into consideration. Because when you look at an agency, or when you look at, say, you hire very tactical or execution marketers, which are very young marketers, right? You would be basically telling them what to do, right? You are not going to ask them, okay, what needs to be done, right? So when you tell them what to do, you're telling it from your experience. You're telling them from what the business requires. Like a founder would tell me, hey, this is what the business requires. But I also know, okay, while this is the immediate or the short-term demand need, there has to be a long-term focus as well. Otherwise, we are going to burn out. We are going to die, right? So I would always advise, getting a VP slash director level person first, right? Once that is done, then you can build the team around that person, right? He or she can basically direct you and tell you, okay, hey, and typically what I've seen is either if you're in the pre product market fit stage, you don't have your key accounts yet, you have not proven the pain point that you envision is actually the product is actually solving that problem, right? Generally, I've seen product marketers take on that role where they come on as a VP or slash head of marketing. Post, you getting into a lot of accounts, key accounts, you have proven that there is a need in the market for this kind of a product. You have gone in, you typically get a demand gen or a growth person to be that VP slash director, right? Because you need to fuel your growth, right? So typically I've seen that. And every one of them comes with, like, I wouldn't say they're a T-shaped marketer, but mostly M-shaped, right? A product marketer would possibly be possibly depth into, say, PR or say communications, mark comms as such, and then basically would be like a M-shaped marketer or an N-shaped marketer, like 2 prongs down or 3 prongs deep down, right? Similarly for demand gen, they would be good in 3 things or 4 things, 2 3 things, right? Then they can actually hire where they're not competent enough. And I think that's the hallmark of a great marketer that you need to hire, where they are very open about what they're not good at, right? You don't want to be a person, you don't want to hire somebody who would say, okay, I'm good at everything, right? That those unicorns exist, but are very rare, right? Somebody who's good at everything at a particular stage in their career, right? I mean, that those unicorns do exist. I'm not saying they don't, but it's very, very rare, right?